I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, you all had a great Labor Day weekend. Mine was really good. Fantasy football draft on Saturday was, I think, pretty good. I think I did pretty well, but we'll see. That's all a crapshoot. And then I did a lot of yard work Sunday and Monday, so it was fun, and then it was a different kind of fun, if you know what I mean. This video is going to be kind of short. I just wanted to show some of the pickups I've had recently. I haven't been buying a whole lot, but I'm still trying to finish a couple player runs that I started a while ago, and yeah, I picked up another couple of exhibits that I really haven't seen any recently, but these two I picked up, and we're gonna look at those a little closer because one of them I'm not quite sure what it is. Anyway, let's have a look at these pickups, and yeah, let's go. So first off, we have a modern pickup. I've been looking at Topps Chrome refractors from the mid to late 90s and early 2000s, and I've been picking some up as I see them. I'm focusing on guys like Marino, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, guys like that. And this one came up for auction, shoot, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, and I picked it up for about $32. It's a 1998 Topps Chrome refractor of Dan Marino. And I just love these. These just look so great in the light. I'm doing a really piss poor job of showing it, but trust me, they look great. See, I picked that up again. Not a huge card or anything. It's a late in the career Dan Marino card, but it is a refractor. And the pop counts on these aren't very high. Obviously, this one's raw. I don't know if I'll ever get it graded. Certainly not going to anytime soon. I'll just leave it in the one touch for now. Looks great there. All right, next up, I picked up a 55 Bowman M Tennell. I needed this for the Tennell player run. This one's graded in SGC4. His name is misspelled on the front, and that error was never corrected for whatever reason. The back, they spelled it correctly. So some really top-notch quality control back then. There is a little wax stain on the back. Doesn't bother me at all. The front looks terrific. It's a little bit off center, but I didn't pay for it very much for this card, so I really don't care. I just needed it for the run, and these don't pop up all that often. There was I believe it was a PSA 8 that ended about a week and a half ago, and that sold for almost $400. I was blown out of the water on that, so I settled for this for now. It's a good looking 4. Happy to have it. Next up is one you don't see too often. This is a 67 Topps Milton Bradley. Why they call it a 67, I'm not quite sure, because I believe these were released in 1968 in the Milton Bradley Topps Win-A-Card game. It was a board game that included some football cards and some baseball cards, and yeah, those came out in around 68. It might have been even early 69, but my guess is it was probably around Christmas time of 68. But regardless, they classify it as a 67 on the flip. They look very, 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 very similar to the 67 Topps regular issue that I'm going to slide in right there. Yeah, basically the same card. There are a couple of differences, and they're going to be on the front of the Milton Bradley card. We'll start there. You'll notice there's a band of, let's see if I can focus this a little bit. There's a band of yellow on the top. It's actually not yellow, but they say, look for a band of yellow or tan. That's actually the border of a 68 Topps baseball card that was on the same sheet. And you can almost always find that on the top border of the Namath and some of the other ones. So that's one way to distinguish it, is look for that 68 Topps baseball border, just a little bit of it along the top. The other way is going to be the back. And it's very subtle. You almost have to have them side by side to see the difference, but you'll notice the regular issue Namath, which is on the left, is more of a gold back, and then the Milton Bradley, which is on the right, is more of a yellow. Now, I don't know if I didn't have this next to this, if I could really tell. I mean, I guess I could, but it's really tricky if you can't see the 68 Topps baseball border on the top. It's really tricky to, at least in my opinion, to tell the difference. But I needed this one for my Joe Namath run. Not really a run, I'm more of a player collector now of Namath. He's my favorite vintage quarterback to collect. But yeah, glad to have this one. Again, this is only a 3.5, but it looks pretty good for that grade, I think. And these don't pop up too often. There are a couple out there on eBay with astronomical asking prices, which is why they're still on eBay. But yeah, this is identical to the 67 Topps regular issue, except for those two little differences I just showed you. Next up, I haven't bought many of these lately because none have come up that I like, but this one did. And this is an Exhibits M. Tennell. I picked this up, it's been a while, but I really haven't had a chance to feature it in one of these videos. But I picked this up super cheap. It's ungraded, but it does pass the smell test and it measures up, so it looks pretty good. It almost looks, I have it out in the light, it almost looks like it has a pink hue to it, but I'm not. I think that's just the color of the card. Maybe some aging there. Shit. There's nothing on the back, so it's not like a postcard back or anything like that. But it's a cool exhibit. I wish it was a pink version, but I'm 99.9998% sure this is not that. Now the next one I'm going to show is the Exhibits Bob Waterfield. Now this one has got some color to it. I picked this up, I think all in it was under 20 bucks. The pictures on eBay were not the best, but I just noticed right away that this one looked different. It's, if you put it side by side next to this Tennell, which has a little bit of a pinkish color to it, that Waterfield looks like it might be a sepia or it might be something else. I don't know. I think the only way I'm going to be able to tell is if I buy a sepia version of another card and put them side by side. But there's definitely something there, I think, or it could just be the way this batch was printed. I don't know, but it certainly looks like it could be a sepia variation of the Waterfield. If it's not, that's okay. If it's just what it is. When they printed them that year, that's cool with me. I still needed the Waterfield for my Hall of Fame run on this set, so glad to have it, regardless of what it is. Again, this is a plain back. This one too passes a smell test and it sizes up, so looks pretty good. I don't know exactly what it is. I really don't want to send anything to grading right now, but their quote-unquote experts might be able to tell, although I don't trust them as far as I could throw them right now. But yeah, there's something different about this one. So I'm probably gonna end up buying another Waterfield and just that do a side by side. His exhibits are pretty cheap, so it's not like the investment would be very much for me. And it'd be kind of a cool little science experiment to do. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. That's what I've been up to lately. Again, nothing big. I've got a big one coming. It's at authentication right now. That should be here hopefully this week. It's a pretty big card for me. It's one I've been looking for a long time, and this one just kind of checked all the boxes, and I ended up winning it at what I think is a good price. And then I bought another one a few days ago that I didn't expect to win. It's one of those where it's like, I'll throw this out there and see if it sticks, and it stuck. I was pretty surprised by that. Wasn't expecting to spend the money, but hey, PayPal paying for is a great thing. So that's what I'll be doing on that one. That one just shipped out today, so I won't get that for a couple weeks. Yeah, other than that, it's been pretty quiet. I'm going to be doing some research. I think I'm going to do definitely another video, a Pop Report video comparing sets between baseball and football. Definitely going to be doing that. And I'm looking into some other things too. Some people sent me some great ideas for content, and I'm going to be putting some of those ideas to the test and putting some data together and making videos. So that'll be fun. And I might do something before kickoff on Thursday as well. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe before kickoff on Sunday. I don't know. But just something kind of fun before the season starts. But be on the lookout for that, hopefully maybe on Friday, maybe Saturday. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you very soon. See ya.